The EMB test, eosin methylene blue agar. The EMB test is used as a confirmatory test for the presence of fecal coliforms in environmental samples. To begin, draw an X or cross over the back of the plate. You should then label each quadrant of the plate with the bacteria being used. In this experiment, we will be using 3 control organisms and 1 unknown. Once the plate has been labeled with all of the organisms and unknown sample, flip it over so the lid is on top. Inoculation of the EMB plate is simple aseptic technique. Remember, for aseptic technique, you should first sterilize the loop you will be using. Allow the loop to cool. Now, holding the cap in your loop hand, flame the mouth of the tube and obtain the inoculant. Carefully lift the lid of the plate and inoculate a small 1-inch straight line in the quadrant labeled for the bacteria you are inoculating. These steps will be repeated for each quadrant of the plate. Shown here is a completed EMB agar plate. EMB agar is both selective and differential. Selectivity is against gram-positive organisms and is due to the presence of the dyes eosin Y and methylene blue. Lactose is added to the media in order to differentiate bacteria based on their fermentative properties of lactose. Depending on their fermentation, the bacteria may change colors. Here, a gram-positive organism was inoculated on the plate. Pictured here is a non-fermenting organism. This organism would be considered a non-coliform. Now shown is a slow-fermenting bacteria. Although this organism is a coliform, it is thought to be naturally occurring in the environment. Shown here is E. coli, a known fecal coliform. The heavy and rapid fermentation gives off excessive acid waste. The acid waste reacts with the eosin and methylene blue in the media to give the bacteria its metallic green sheen. The EMB test is useful to detect the presence of raw sewage or human waste in environmental samples and is used as a confirmatory test for the presence of fecal coliforms.